names as we didn't get a starting lineup for him, and I'm just missing out so far. Brace Orthodontics scoreboard and Brace Orthodontics. Dr. Sievers is committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at EmbraceMN.com. Of course, at halftime, we'll have the Maxwell Southern Barbecue halftime half rack, sponsored, of course, by Maxwell Southern Barbecue. Stay tuned for that. Bryce Erickson will again line up in the power T formation. He'll give it off to Jace Preston off the right side. And a quick tackle made there by number 23, Jack Botch. Preston will pick up a couple yards, a gain of about 2 for Jace Preston, my goodness. 2nd down and 8, ball on the 46-yard line in Hibbing territory with 2:40 to go on the scoreboard. 2nd down and 8 for Pine City. They line up power T formation. Bryce Erickson under center. Erickson takes the quick snap. He'll give it off to Ashton Seals, and I think he fumbled the ball. That's going to be his 2nd fumble, and Hibbing has it. Hibbing will grab their 2nd fumble recovery of the night, and that one, unfortunately, going to be on Ashton Seals, his 2nd fumble of the night. And unfortunately, that will turn the ball over to the Hibbing Blue Jackets. And the Blue Jackets will start with good field position at their own 45-yard line with 2:25 to go. Now as I try to keep up with their offense, again, a quick-paced offense. They really don't do a huddle. They get their plays called at the sideline from their head coach, and then they come to the line and just run with it. Larrabee under center. He's going to give it off here to Hagan. Hagan goes behind the line, and he loses a couple of yards. So Thomas Hagan loses a couple. They're back to the line quickly. He'll lose 1. Larrabee lines up. He fakes the give one way and then gives it off again to Hagan, and that time he'll probably get back to the line of scrimmage and fall forward for an extra yard. So gain of about 2 there for Hagan, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. Larrabee lines up in the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 on the far side right. Takes the snap. He fakes it one way. He looks. He's going to take it on the quarterback draw. He breaks through a couple tackles, falls to the 50, past the 50, and he'll get to about the 49 of the Dragons. That's a pickup of about 5 for Larrabee. So 4th down and about 4 to go for the Hibbing Blue Jackets. Line up. Looks like they will punt it away. Looks like they'll try and switch field position with a minute left to go in the first quarter. And here's the punt, an end-over-end punt, and that's going to drop at the 20 to the 25. It'll roll past the 15 and near the 10, and that will probably be marked down at about the 13-yard line there for the Pine City Dragons. Blue Jackets found some success there, but just couldn't follow it up with enough yards to pick up, and they'll turn it over on the punt, and Pine City will take over on their own 12. They'll place it at the 12. Pine City will take over. And the Dragons start at their own 12-yard line, leading 6-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Lines up with receiver at the top of the screen and bottom of the screen. In the T formation, gives it off here to Jace Preston, who falls forward near the 15. Gain of a couple there for Jace Preston. Another tackle there for the Blue Jackets by Riley Dragon. What a last name. Love these last names I'm hearing here tonight for both of these teams. Dragons come to the line. They'll line up in that power T formation. Erickson under center. Fakes it off. Fakes the give one way and then throws it to Mason Charles on the left side of the field. He breaks through one tackle. He makes a man miss at the 40. Gets to near the 45. And a huge first down for the Pine City Dragons with 7 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. They'll spot the ball at the 43. It's a gain of 29 yards.
First down and 10 Dragons.
From Bryce Erickson to Mason Charles. And that will probably be it for the first quarter after this play. Going to hand it off up the middle to Kalecki, and Kalecki grinds his way forward past the 45, maybe picks up an extra yard or two, and that will be it for the first quarter. As Kalecki will officially pick up 2, and that'll be it for quarter number 1. We'll take a 60-second commercial break. We'll be right back with quarter number 2. You're listening to football on 106.5 FM WCMP, 106.3 WMFG in Hibbing.
And welcome back to what has turned into be an incredible display of lunchtime.
Yeah, the team from Maxwell Southern Barbecue has really made things interesting.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen a $10 lunch package played this well in decades.
Maxwell's lunch game really is impressive. Philly cheesesteak sandwich, wings and fries, pulled pork, and Euro and fries, each for $10.
Coach Dennis really has his team rolling. $10 lunch? That's tough to find in Pine City. Maxwell Southern Barbecue. Come hungry and bring friends.
Bring them to lunch for $10.
$10 lunch. What a play!
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM and AM 1350, and on WMFG up in Hibbing on 106.3. Again, trying to figure out the internet situation here in Pine City. Still trying to figure it out. But the Dragons do lead 6-0 over the Hibbing Blue Jackets, as the Dragons will switch sides of the field. This give on the first play of the second quarter goes to Jace Preston off the right side. He'll get to the 50, and that's where he'll be taken down. A gain of about 5 for Preston. Jack Botch on the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 3 to go for the Dragons. Hibbing looking for a huge stop here. If they could get the stop on this play, that would be significant, as then they'd be able to get the ball back potentially. I'm assuming Pine City, if they don't lose a significant amount of yards, which they nearly did right there, will try and go for it. And Jace Preston picks up the fumbled snap, and he'll go backwards near the 45. They're actually going to mark his forward progress at about the 48-yard line. So a loss of 2 on the carry, and there you go. Hibbing, maybe you found a little bit of luck here and might have just forced Pine City to punt, and they will. So Riley Cummings will be out there to punt this ball away for Pine City, and going back late to receive the punt is Nathan Gustafson, and looks like we're going to get a whistle and a timeout called here by Pine City. While they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second commercial break. We'll be right back here on 106.5 FM WCMP, 106.3 WMFG.
At Stearns Bank, we're proud to get together to cheer on Dragon Athletics, and we believe that we can always go further when we work together. Whether you're earning your next big win on the field, on the court, or in the arena of life, surround yourself with a team focused on integrity, accountability, and hard work. Put our top-performing team to work for you. Visit our local Pine City branch on Hillside Avenue, call us at 320-629-6713, or explore more online at stearnsbank.com. Go Dragons! Stearns Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
106.3 WMFG up in Hibbing, 106.5 FM WCMP here in Pine City. Again, I apologize to anyone trying to listen. We're having a lot of internet issues here in Pine City, I think partly due to the weather and the clouds that we have. And Pine City comes out here on 4th down looking to go for it. 4th down and 4, and it's going to be a jet sweep to Jace Preston off the right side. He has a lane. He found a lane. He breaks off of 1 tackle. He gets to the 1st down, and he'll have the 1st down near the 45 in Hibbing territory. And Jace Preston with the carry grinds out some extra yards for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 46-yard line. So a gain of 6. there for Jace Preston on the jet sweep. And it's first down and 10 for the Pine City Dragons, again in Hibbing territory. 10:30 to go here in quarter number 2. Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, helping you find a smile you embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Erickson under center, takes the snap. He'll drop back. It's a 7-step drop. He steps up into the pocket looking, and he's going to go down. A sack, and I didn't catch the number. Looks like it might be number 24, Thomas Hagan, who got in on the sack, and they will spot his forward progress all the way back at the 47, 48-yard line. So that's a big loss there. Nice job by Hibbing to get in there, disrupt the pass. And you know what they did is they collapsed the pocket from the outside and then brought a late rush up the middle. And Bryce Erickson tried to step up into the pocket and really had nowhere to go. So a good job by them. Loss of about 7 yards, 8 yards for Erickson. So it's second down and long. Erickson under center. He's going to give it off to Riley Cummings. Riley Cummings tries to run over the defender. That is number 2 on the stop, Ethan Ramos.
Number 34, Riley
Cummings maybe picks up half a yard. I don't know if that's enough to even put a yard on the stat sheet. So it'll be third down and just as long. And the Dragons have been set back. Great job there by the Hibbing Blue Jackets to set the edge there, not allow Cummings to get outside and find a lane, a cutback lane to bust it upfield. They did a good job. Again, Ethan Ramos, a good job as the corner making the stop. Erickson takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback draw. He's got some room to run. Cuts it out to the left side. Breaks a tackle at the 45. Falls forward to the 40 to about the 38-yard line. Won't be enough for a first down, but what a run there from Bryce Erickson. And looks like they'll spot him at the 38. A gain of 15, maybe even closer to 14. So a gain of 14 for Bryce Erickson, but still not enough for the first. And now it'll be fourth down and about 4 to go. Let's see what the Dragons decide to do here. 8:15 to go in quarter number 2. Again, stay tuned. At halftime, we'll have the Maxwell Southern Barbecue halftime half rack. Erickson takes the snap, fakes the give. He rolls out to his right, looks to his right. He's got a man, and that is John Mead out there with the catch, breaking up the right side of the field. He gets a block. Touchdown, Dragons! From 38 yards out, it is Bryce Erickson to John Mead for the touchdown. A 38-yard pitch and catch between Bryce Erickson and John Mead, and that'll make it a 12-0 lead for the Dragons here in quarter number 2 with 7:58 to go on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Don't forget, at halftime, the Maxwell Southern Barbecue halftime half rack. We'll give you a keyword to text into 320-629-7575. That's at halftime. Maxwell's, located on 8th and Main, open Tuesday through Sunday at 11 a.m., delivery and takeout available. They also have lunch specials starting at $10. So the Dragons score on the throw to John Mead, and now it'll be a toss out to Jace Preston. It's a halfback pass into the end zone for 2. The halfback pass from Jace Preston. I didn't see who he got the ball to. Riley Cummings. So Jace Preston to Riley Cummings for the 2-point conversion, and the Dragons lead 14-0 here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. Find out more at embracemn.com. 30-second commercial break. We'll be back on WMFG in Hibbing and WCMP.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
14-0 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. The Dragons score on a pass play from Bryce Erickson to John Mead from 38 yards out. And then the 2-point conversion, Jace Preston threw it on a halfback pass to Riley Cummings in the end zone. 14-0. WMFG 106.3 and WCMP 106.5. The kickoff is away. It's going to be taken in. Oh, his knees were down at the 25. They didn't blow the whistle till a little bit late. Hey, he almost caught the referees off guard, did Jake Botch. Almost caught him off guard, but they will place it at the 26-yard line. He almost fooled the referees there, did Jack Botch. On the return, he went down, got it on his knees, then he got back up and started to run, and he darn near fooled the referees. Give him credit. Hey, sometimes all you need to do is get up and run with the ball, and you might just get away with it. I like the idea, though. I do like that idea. Might have to try that next time I'm playing football. So they'll line up 2 receivers at the top of your screen for Hibbing, 1 on the bottom. 2 running backs in the backfield. 1 lines up in front of the quarterback, Larrabee. He'll throw it out to his left. He's got a man. He connects, and he breaks away at the 50 to the 45 to the 40. Breaks another tackle. He spun around, breaks another tackle, and he'll be taken down at the 35-yard line. A big gain there from Bryson Larrabee to Nathan Gustafson. A huge gain to the 35. Let's see, that's, 24 yards. The 35 is 15. That's a gain of 39. No huddle here for the Blue Jackets. They take the snap, and then we get a whistle. It's going to be a timeout called here by the Dragons. So a 39-yard pitch in catch between Bryson Larrabee, and Nathan Gustafson. Gustafson broke a couple of tackles. Just a pretty simple route play. Just a pretty simple slant route. It was a pretty easy route for Larrabee to find Gustafson, and he went for 39 yards. So a beautiful job there by the Hibbing Blue Jackets to find something here this evening that they can start to push themselves downfield. And now they're on the Dragons' 35-yard line with 7:39 to go here in quarter number 2. And that no huddle probably going to be taking effect here on the Dragons. As we've seen, they already just had to burn another timeout. So they'll be down to 2 in the game. Or in the first half, rather. Larrabee's going to take it. He fakes it, and then he'll take it out to the left, trying to break one tackle, but he is taken down quickly there. On the tackle is John Mead. Larrabee gets about 3 yards on the carry. Be 2nd down and 7 for Hibbing. And this handoff goes up the middle, and really nowhere to go there for Thomas Hagan on that one. Actually, no yards, so it is a no gain. Matt Blake on the tackle. Actually, now they move the yard marker. I'm just a little too quick for the yard marker, trying to keep up with the offense. 2-yard gain for Hagan, and it'll be 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5, this give to Hagan again. And he'll be close to the 1st down, if not have it. Ball is spotted at the 25. I believe that is enough. No, they're going to call him a yard short. A gain of 4 there by Hagan. Larrabee takes the snap. He's going to hand it right up the middle to Dixon Lippincott. And that'll be enough for the 1st down as he gets to the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 3 for Dixon Lippincott. And a 1st down for the Blue Jackets on the 24 of the Dragons. With 6:15 to go, this handoff to number 23, and he's taken down in the backfield. That's Jack Botch. Kubish on the tackle. Now we'll get a timeout for Hibbing. While Hibbing takes timeout, we'll take a 30-second commercial break here on 106.3 WMFG and WCMP.
Minnesota Equipment is your lawn equipment headquarters. With plenty of staff members that have over 20 years of experience, they're number one in sales and service for a reason. The pros at Minnesota Equipment have tons of lawnmowers, zero-turn mowers, and accessories on site, so come by for Steel, Aaron's, Toro, Gravely, and John Deere, and take one home today. Minnesota Equipment, Highway 65 in Isanti, or find them at minnesotaequipment.com today.
Back here on 106.3 WMFG, 106.5 FM WCMP. WMFG up in Hibbing as Larrabee in the gun, takes a snap, takes the handoff, he keeps it, he cuts it up to the right side of the field and cuts back to the left, and he gets near the first down. He might be a yard short. Let's see where they spot the ball. I can't see, maybe right at the 15-yard line, so a gain of 10. There for Larrabee, be 3rd down and 1. Larrabee takes a snap, gives it up the middle to Botch. Botch, he falls, just stumbled on his own feet there, and I think they might mark him a yard back. We'll see where they spot. Oh, they do. They're going to spot him at the 16. So losing about a half a yard, not quite a full yard. And they'll wind up going for it here on 4th down and short. Larrabee under center. 2 wide receivers out. And now we get a whistle, and I think we're going to get another timeout here by Hibbing. So Hibbing will get another timeout call. They trail 14-0 with 5:13 to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, they will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you, and if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. EmbraceMN.com. Stay tuned at halftime for the Maxwell's Southern Barbecue Halftime Half Rack. We'll give you a keyword to text in at halftime for a chance to win a half rack of rib meal from Maxwell's Southern Barbecue. They have meat counter offers with Butcher Fresh Meats. Maxwell's now offers catering as well. So 4th down and short here for the Hibbing Blue Jackets, and they will go for it. Receiver on each side of the formation here for Larrabee. Larrabee will line up under center in the I formation. Larrabee takes a snap. He's going to get QB sneak, and he is gone. Oh, my goodness. The Dragons were not expecting that, and Larrabee takes it 16 yards into the end zone for the touchdown on the QB sneak. So the QB sneak works, and it goes for a touchdown for the Hibbing Blue Jackets, and they will get on the board for the first time this season, 14-6. So the Hibbing Blue Jackets on the board for the first time this year after the Bryson Larrabee 16-yard QB sneak. And they will go for the field goal. It is Luke Paquette, their kicker and punter, out there lining up for the extra point. Paquette, snap, spot, down, kick is up. It is good. So the extra point is good, and that will make it a 7-point game here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics Custom Braces or Invisalign with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. 14-7 on that scoreboard. Hibbing scores on the 16-yard QB sneak from Bryson Larrabee. We'll take a 60-second commercial break. We'll be right back on WMFG Hibbing, WCMP, Pine City.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Kicking it off is Paquette after getting the extra point And the kick is away, and it can bounce into Mason Charles' hands. He'll take it up. He jogs to the 20, tries to make a man miss near the 25, and that's where he'll be taken down behind the 25. And Mason Charles again on the return. So the Pine City Dragons will take over on offense after watching the Hibbing Blue Jackets go downfield and score on a QB sneak from Bryson Larrabee from 16 yards away. We are in a 7-point game here. Pine City leads 14-7. Blue Jackets got back on the board, though, and this should make for an exciting end to this half. 5:02 to go on the scoreboard. They'll line up T formation, but the receivers on each side. Erickson will give it off up the middle. I believe that is Kalecki on the carry, trying to push the pile forward, but not getting much of anywhere. And he'll gain about 3 yards on the carry, Will Kalecki. It's a swarm of Blue Jackets on the tackle. That'll make it 2nd down and 7 with 4:30 to go here in the first half. Stay tuned at halftime for the Maxwell's Halftime Half Rack, brought to you by Maxwell's Southern Barbecue. We'll give you a keyword to text in. Also, if you're listening, we are recording this game. If you can hear me, we are recording this game, so we will upload it later as well due to the bad internet. It looks to be a jet sweep. Ball's on the ground, though, and it looks to be recovered by the Blue Jackets. Ashton Seals and Bryce Erickson had a bad exchange, and that is the 3rd turnover here in the first half for Pine City, all by fumbles. Bryce Erickson on the exchange with Ashton Seals is no good, and the Hibbing Blue Jackets recover it, and they will spot the ball at the 25-yard line in Dragon territory. What a big break here for Hibbing. So Hibbing will start with it again on their Dragons' 25-yard line. Larrabee lines up in the pistol. Receiver on his left and receiver on his right, tight end on the left side as well. Takes a snap, fakes the give. He'll throw it, and caught! On the catch that time is Gustafson. On the catch, a pickup of 7. He was hit on as he caught it, but nice catch. He fakes it one way, then throws it again. This one is underthrown to his receiver on the left side. That is number 81. Number 81, that is Jeremiah Schwartz. They line up to go for it again. They give it up the middle, and grinding his way to a first down is Dixon Lippincott. Again, what a football name right there. Lippincott gets the first down. We'll see where they spot it. Won't have a lot of time to tell you. Looks like they'll spot it at the 13. Gain of 6. No huddle, I formation for Larrabee. Larrabee takes the snap. Fakes, he rolls out to his right, looking to go, and he's got nowhere to run. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that was about it. Not much space there. And again, I'm at a bad angle. He got a nice gain of 3, did Larrabee. Bad angle and a blind nonetheless. So a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Larrabee under center. He's going to give it this time to Botch, and Botch breaks a couple of tackles, and then he's hit hard, but breaking off of that one before a swarm of Dragons get to him and take him down. 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. 14-7, Dragons lead. And it will be no gain there for Botch. And they will line up in the I formation. 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 10-yard line. 2:45 to go. Larrabee under center. Bryson Larrabee takes the snap. Drops back. He'll roll out to his right now. Looking, he's got some room to possibly run. Tripped over his own feet, then tried to get going again. Falls forward past the 5, inside the 5 to about the 3. It'll be a gain of 6, and I think he might be short by a yard. 2:30 to go here in the first half. Larrabee gets, maybe even 6.5. It'll be 4th down. Well, they call it first. So he did get enough. I was going to say, the yard marker says first down, but They still have the chains out, so it is enough for a first down there on the gain by Larrabee. It'll be first down and goal from the 3. Hibbing knocking on the door of Pine City. Larrabee takes the snap. He rolls, looking to his left. He's got some room to run if he wants to take off with it. He is stuffed. Goes nowhere, and Nick Plajek on this tackle. He might have picked up a yard or two. It'll be second down and goal. Larrabee on the carry. Under 2 minutes to go now in this first half. Looks like they'll line up in the I formation. When they do line up, they're taking some time off the clock, trying to get the call into the offense right now, and they're taking a lot of time off the clock. They might have to call a timeout here. The hand is up by the referee. There it is. There's the hand. And there's the timeout. So the Hibbing Blue Jackets just had some confusion. The communication, they just couldn't get it back and forth from the sideline out onto the field. And that will be their third and final timeout, I do believe, of this first half that they will burn. So the Hibbing Blue Jackets call their third and final timeout. It'll be second down and goal. Ball sitting at about the 1 yard line with 1:28 to go here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, Dr. Sievers is committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at embracemn.com. Again, stay tuned at halftime for the Maxwell Southern Barbecue Halftime Half Rack. You can follow them on Facebook for info and daily specials. They're family-owned and operated right here in Pine City. Blue Jackets come out, look to line up in the I formation. Second down and goal from the 1. Larrabee under center. Bryson Larrabee takes the snap. No, he's in the gun. My goodness, am I that blind? Larrabee dives forward. No, they say the ball is loose. The ball is loose and picked up by the Dragons. And they're going to take this one past the 10 to about the 12-yard line. So Bryson Larrabee will put the ball on the ground, and the Dragons will take it away, and they'll get it up to their own. Oh, maybe. Referees are coming together to talk about it. We'll see if this gets reversed. This is the closest thing you get to a challenge in high school sports. Ball looks to be, yes, they do agree. It is Pine City ball on the 11. 1:18 to go. Let's see what the Dragons decide to do. Will they try and go down and extend their lead they have over the Blue Jackets? That's a tough one for Larrabee. I thought he was down and possibly over the goal line, but referees did not agree, and it is Pine City ball on their own 11. 1:18 to go, 14-7, the Dragons lead. We'll see what they do. They got one timeout to go here in the first half. Where there's the whistle, and they're set to go. Bryce Erickson sends a man in motion from left to right, or right to left, rather. And looks like we get a possible false start. Yep. So false start on the Dragons. That's their second one of the evening. Second false start, second penalty. 2 penalties here in the first half for Pine City, and the Hibbing Blue Jackets, watch out, they might be bringing the pressure now. If I'm the Blue Jackets, I would turn up the heat right here as the ball spotted on the 6-yard line, 1:17 to go. First down and 15. Let's see if the Hibbing Blue Jackets bring the pressure. Bryce Erickson will line up. Power T formation, sends a man in motion again from right to left, and I think this time the Blue Jackets might have jumped. We'll see. Will we get those 5 yards back for the Dragons, or will we see it on the Dragons side? It is. So the Dragons catch the Hibbing Blue Jackets offsides, and we'll go back to the original line of scrimmage, first down and 10. All spotted at the 11. Original line of scrimmage, and clock says 1:16 to go. So 2 plays took one second each off the board, even though they got blown dead. So 1:16 to go, 14-7. Dragons with the lead. Hibbing, they look antsy to get off the line, so it looks like they're trying to bring some pressure. Erickson, he'll roll out to his left. He's going to have to take off with it a little bit. He steps up, throws, and that is nearly intercepted. Thrown into and past the arms of number 2, Ethan Ramos. Ramos was there to put his hand in the area of the ball, knocking it possibly away from the receiver. And the trophy up here right next to me for this Howard Bowl. Oh, we get a personal foul on the Hibbing Blue Jackets. And that's going to give Pine City a free first down. I did not see that. I didn't see the flag, and I didn't see the penalty either. I did not see what happened, but it is a personal foul, and I believe that'll be a free 15 yards for Pine City. That'll put the Dragons at the 26-yard line. Blue Jackets with their third penalty here in the first half. We'll put the Dragons at about the 26-yard line. 1:10 to go, 14-7, Dragons lead. Hibbing has done a good job against the pass so far, even though they have allowed a touchdown, but they've done a pretty good job. Man in motion left to right is Jace Preston. And yeah, I think I seen that one. The whole right side of the Dragons line moved before the snap was taken. Yep, false start. So
False start penalty against the Dragons.
Back-to-back penalties here, much like the last time we seen a penalty. False start for the Dragons, and then an offsides call on the Blue Jackets. Personal foul on the Blue Jackets there, and then Pine City false start. So, 1st and 15 for the Dragons at their own. Ball looks to be spotted at the 20. 1:09 to go. Erickson under center, power T formation, takes the snap. He'll give it off here and grinding his way, weaving through traffic, falling past the 25 to about the 26-yard line. Braxton Peets on the carry. And he'll pick up about 5. And the Dragons will go no huddle. Man in motion from left to right. Handoff is to Jace Preston. And he loses the ball! Another fumble, but a flag down, so we'll see if that flag affects anything. But the Blue Jackets have the ball again on another fumble. I'll wait to mark that down just yet, because we do have a flag down, and I don't know if this will affect the turnover or not. Doesn't look like it will. Nope, they're going to pick up the flag. Look like they might have pulled out the wrong flag, trying to get that blue flag out, or beanie rather, to signify a turnover. 4th turnover in this first half by the Dragons, and now the Blue Jackets are again in prime position to go down and score. Ball spotted on the 27-yard line, 40 seconds to go, 14-7 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, helping you find a smile you embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Larrabee has his men lined up in the I formation. 2 receivers out to his left, 1 on his right. Takes the snap. He's going to give it up the middle to Botch, and Botch has nowhere to go. Maybe picked up a couple, and the clock will run. 33 seconds to go, 32, 31, 30 seconds to go. They're actually going to say he lost a yard. Kalecki on the tackle. Clock is running, 21 seconds, 20 seconds. Takes the snap. He looks. He was looking to his left. Now he's going to roll out to his right. He has some room to run if he wants it. He takes it, throws it. Oh, it's nearly intercepted by Mason Charles. Charles went up and got that one, but just couldn't bring it down. Mason Charles just running a basic zone out there, zone coverage. Watched the quarterback's eyes and just stuck up his hand. Nearly came down with it, too. But it'll be 3rd down and about 11. At the 17-yard line, 12 seconds to go. Blue Jackets will have maybe 2 plays if they can get this one off quickly. Larrabee takes the snap. He looks to his left, now looks to his right. He looks to step up into the middle. Now he rolls back out to his left. He's going to have to chuck this one. He will. Looks into the end zone. He caught it. Yes, he did. Caught in the end zone for a touchdown. 17 with the catch. It is Trevor Von Breathorst. Trevor Von Breathorst with the catch from 17 yards out. So the 17-yard receiving touchdown from Breathorst. And it is all of a sudden 1 extra point away from tying this game at 14. Kick is up. It is blocked. And no good. So the kick is blocked. We'll have about 1 second to go in this first half. Kick is blocked for Paquette. It's 14-13. Pine City with the lead still over Hibbing, but Hibbing has taken it away 4 times As they trail by 1 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with the free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. Find out more at embracemn.com. Again, stay tuned for the Maxwell's halftime half rack here, presented by Maxwell's Southern Barbecue. Maxwell's located on 8th and Main Street, open Tuesday through Sunday at 11 a.m. They also have delivery and takeout available and lunch specials starting at $10. Again, anyone who is listening, we apologize for the internet issues. We are recording this, so it will be uploaded later this evening after the conclusion of this game, but internet issues, really nothing that I can do about them right now, so I apologize to anyone trying to listen. Paquette will kick it off, and the kickoff will pretty much end the first half. The kick is away. It's just going to be a pooch kick, and it'll roll to the 30. Kalecki will fall on top of it, and they'll have about a second to do something. We'll see if the Dragons want to do anything with it, if they try and chuck it deep, if they want to go backyard football, chuck it, do a hook and ladder, just do a bunch of laterals. We'll see what they decide to do here with 1.2 seconds left here in the first half on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, they will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. And if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. EmbraceMN.com. Also, Maxwell's Southern Barbecue halftime half rack. At halftime, we'll give you a keyword to text in, and I'll let you know what to text in to 320-629-7575. Erickson under center. He'll just kneel it, and that will be the end of half number 1 with the Dragons leading the Blue Jackets 14-13 here on your Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics custom braces or Invisalign with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. Pine City leads 14-13 over the Hibbing Blue Jackets at halftime. And now it is time for your Maxwell's Southern Barbecue halftime half rack, presented, of course, by Maxwell's Southern Barbecue. Maxwell's Southern Barbecue meat counter offers butcher fresh meats. They now offer catering that are family owned and operated, and you can follow them on Facebook for info and daily specials. So, text the keyword Dragons, DRAGONS, to 320-629-7575. That again is Dragons to 320-629-7575 for your chance to win a half rack of rib meal from Maxwell's Southern Barbecue. Thank you to Maxwell's for sponsoring the halftime half rack. 14-13 at halftime. Thank you again to Maxwell's for sponsoring the halftime half rack.
Their lives and education over the course of their experience here at Pine City.
Hand-cut meat, smoked to perfection. Brisket, pulled pork, chicken wings, rib tips, catfish, homemade cornbread and slaw. Oh, that's Southern barbecue. My mouth's watering. Yours too, I can hear it. Bet you're wondering where to get some of that. Maxwell's Southern Barbecue in downtown Pine City, that's where. I was surprised too, like Pine City has a downtown, I guess. Find Dennis and the crew at Maxwell's Southern Barbecue on 8th and Main. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Eat in, take out. Come hungry and bring friends.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business furnace? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time to winterize your home or business, your routine isn't complete without a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency so you can keep warm all winter. Don't wait and avoid costly repairs. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
With all the stress involved in a legal situation, it is comforting to know that you have K-Back Law on your side. K-Back Law in Pine City provides a relaxing atmosphere for you to feel comfortable discussing your legal needs. They handle a wide range of cases from real estate and business to estate planning and probate. K-Back Law has fair and flexible pricing and will accommodate your schedule. Visit them in Pine City or Sandstone. For more information, visit K-Back Law online at kbacklaw.com. That's kbacklaw.com.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank & Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride. like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/get there. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You know how sometimes in small towns people run their mouth with rumors? I hate that. Ashley, that's my cousin. She always talking trash. Anyway, I heard a rumor that Maxwell Southern Barbecue in Pine City is now doing delivery. And I was like, hush, you mean to tell me I can get that mouth-watering Southern barbecue like chicken, brisket, pulled pork, homemade cornbread and slaw at home? I'm calling now. Maxwell Southern Barbecue. Come hungry and bring friends. Unless you want to stay on your porch.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact Sidney Nelson, your Pine City Edward Jones financial advisor. Find him at 950 Main Street South, right next to Dairy Queen. Sidney Nelson and Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our rapid mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
And welcome back to what has turned into be an incredible display of lunchtime.
Yeah, the team from Maxwell Southern Barbecue has really made things interesting.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen a $10 lunch package played this well in decades.
Maxwell's lunch game really is impressive. Philly cheesesteak sandwich, wings and fries, pulled pork, and Euro and fries, each for $10.
Coach Dennis really has this team rolling. $10 lunch? That's tough to find in Pine City. Maxwell Southern Barbecue. Come hungry and bring friends.
Bring them to lunch for $10.
$10 lunch. What a play!
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
At Stearns Bank, we're proud to get together to cheer on Dragon Athletics, and we believe that we could always go further when we work together. Whether you're earning your next big win on the field, on the court, or in the arena of life, surround yourself with a team focused on integrity, accountability, and hard work. Put our top-performing team to work for you. Visit our local Pine City branch on Hillside Avenue, call us at 320-629-6713, or explore more online at stearnsbank.com. Go Dragons! Stearns Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on WCMP. Apologize to anyone who has been trying to listen. We've been trying to fix the internet. It has not been working. But again, we will upload the video of the game to YouTube at the conclusion of this game. But at halftime, Pine City leads 14-13 over the Hibbing Blue Jackets in the Howard Bowl. Sean Howard, the head coach of the Hibbing Blue Jackets, coaching against his dad, the Dennis Howard of the Pine City Dragons. It's been an interesting first half here between these two teams. Pine City really could have been a much higher lead, I think, but they have given the ball away 4 times on 4 fumbles. They only took it away once and really couldn't do much with it. So 4 turnovers for the Pine City Dragons, and luckily not a lot of, I don't think any of them actually led to scores. Maybe one of them led to a score, I know for sure, but it's been a tough first half for both teams. Pine City, again, 4 turnovers, 1 takeaway, 3 penalties, and a lot of them came on that second to last drive that they had. And then for the Hibbing Blue Jackets, they had 3 penalties as well, 1 turnover and 4 takeaways for them. So Hibbing, if you look at it, they have the better mark as they, again, only have the 1 turnover, have 3 penalties, but again, they have done a pretty good job there in the late part of that first half of finding their rhythm on offense that no huddle was starting to really affect Pine City there towards the end of the first half in that second quarter, and Hibbing capitalized off it, and then they also capitalized off a turnover in Pine City's own zone, and Larrabee was able to find his receiver in the end zone for a touchdown. Again, he was able to find, let me see if I can find it right there. It is Von Brethorst. That's who we found in the end zone for a touchdown. So it's been a very interesting first half. I think there's been a good mix of run and pass for both teams. Pine City, I think, has passed a lot more than what people would expect, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm always okay with seeing play action rollouts and seeing teams do something a little different than what they normally do, and Pine City has certainly showed that they can do it and do it effectively here this evening as looking at it for Pine City, Bryce Erickson has thrown the ball. I could be wrong on this, so don't quote me. Again, my stats are not official stats, but 3 for 3 for 111 yards and a touchdown. 3 for 3. I think he has maybe 1 or 2 incompletions. I know he for sure does, but that's what I could keep up with on my scoreboard. But again, 111 yards passing with a touchdown in that first half, and it's been chunk plays. His first one went for 44 yards, the next one went for 29, and then his pass that went for a touchdown to John Mead went for 38 yards. So it has just been very, very open for Bryce Erickson when he's found his receivers, and they've done a good job of getting open. There have been a couple of throws by Erickson that have been into some traffic, but luckily they haven't been picked off. Rushing the ball, it hasn't been a great rushing the ball. They have less than 100 yards rushing. Ashton Seals, 1 for 5. He actually has more carries than that, but he has a couple of fumbles on the night as well. I believe 3 total on the night so far. Jace Preston, 9 carries, 24 yards. Logan Kalecki, 6 for 8. John Mead, 1 for 10. 3 for 7 for Bryce Erickson. 1 rush for Cummings. It was a yard, and then Braxton Peets took it for 5 yards. So not quite to 100 yards yet. I don't know if they even maybe close to 50, but the passing game really working for them here tonight. And you know what? If it's working for you, why not just continue to use it if you're the Pine City Dragons? But again, they want to get that run game going, but it has been the fumbles here this evening that have really, really benefited Hibbing and have cost Pine City a lot of drives. It looks like they have been promising drives as well, and all of a sudden they have a bad exchange, or the quarterback and running back have a bad exchange, what have you. It's just been a tough go of things on the offensive side. In the run game for Pine City, not so much the passing game, as again, they have over 100 yards passing and a touchdown as they lead 14-13 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, they will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you, and if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget, embraceamend.com. They also do custom braces or Invisalign with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. Hibbing, on the other hand, they really started to get things going through the air themselves, but also on the ground. Larrabee has quite a few rushing yards. He has close to 50 on the night, if not over 50. He has that one QB sneak that went for 16 yards and a touchdown. So Pine City, they were just not expecting Larrabee to go with a QB sneak. He snuck it right to the right side of the O-line and then cut it back to the left, up the middle, and he was into the end zone. And there was no dragon near him. He went untouched into the end zone. And that's a tough one because they've been passing it all night really well, and he really hasn't even taken a quarterback sneak this evening. He's done some rollouts where he's run it, but really no quarterback sneaks up the middle for him, and Pine City just wasn't ready for it. Give credit to Hibbing for catching Pine City off guard. That's their 1 touchdown on the ground from Bryson Larrabee. Then, as I mentioned earlier, they found one through the air to Van Brethorst from 17 yards out for a touchdown. Nathan Gustafson leads the team. He on the evening has 52 yards receiving on 3 catches, and the next closest is Brethorst. Von Breathorst with 17 yards receiving. It's been an up-and-down night for Bryson Larrabee throwing the ball. He nearly had a couple intercepted there. Mason Charles stuck up his hand on one of them and nearly came down with the one-handed interception. His glove, I think, might have been just a little too slippery, and if it wasn't slippery, he might have had that one-handed interception, and he might have had enough room to take it back for a touchdown, but luckily enough for Bryson Larrabee, that was not the case, and he was able to hold on to the ball. And their team was actually, just a couple plays later, able to punch it into the end zone on a pass to Von Breathorst. So it's been a back-and-forth game. The turnovers have really been key here in the first half for Hibbing, as they have really held Pine City. I don't know if I want to say off the board so much because none of them have been in the red zone, but they've definitely stopped completely the Pine City drives that they have had, and they looked promising as well. They looked like promising drives, and then just unfortunately that Pine City turned the ball over, and Hibbing able to capitalize on a couple of them there, but Pine City in the second half will definitely look to eliminate the turnovers and try and get back on offense and start getting downfield a little bit more efficiently, because they have had some good drives here tonight, but again, 4 of them stopped by fumbles, and they have been turnovers. They did take the ball away once, but unable to turn that into points. So from Pine City, I get back to the ground game. I tell the running backs and quarterback, hey, 2 hands on the ball from now on in the second half, and then if you get out in the open field, then go with your 5 points of contact in the one arm, but do not have anything but 2 hands on the ball here, because the ground might be a little bit slick from the earlier rain we had this morning, so it might be just a little bit slick out there. The ball might touch the ground and might just get a little bit slippery, but got to have 2 hands on the ball if you are the Dragons, and that is, I think, a key in this second half for Pine City. Also, I would go back to the passing well. You are finding a lot of open receivers for big chunk plays. Their shortest pass play went for 29 yards. Their next shortest, 38, and then it was a 44-yarder. So if I'm Pine City, I don't shy away from the passing well, but I definitely try and get the run game going. For Hibbing, I would get back to the passing game. I think it's been their bread and butter, but don't shy away from that run game either. They've scored off the run game, as we've seen Bryson Larrabee take it on a sneak. Their run game up the middle is they're trying to bust through the teeth of Pine City's defense, and they just simply have not been able to. Those guys up front, the front 3 for Pine City have just not been giving an inch up there, and they have been a lot of times pushing the O-line backwards and tackling the ball carrier for a loss of a couple of yards. So it'll be interesting to see what Blue Jackets do if they decide to go with a little bit more of the run game here in the second half, because they're going to have to go to the outside, whether it's the outside zone or the quarterback sweep. They'll have to do that. But again, I think the passing game, they could try and get it to work, but anytime that they do, give a lot of credit to the Dragon defenders downfield. They are not giving the receivers an inch. I mean, they are glued to them, and they are not giving an inch. As we've seen, Mason Charles nearly had a one-handed interception out there. So I think this is going to be a very fun second half. We'll see who will come out on top, but we'll take a commercial break. Here, word from our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll be ready for kickoff here in half number 2 between the Pine City Dragons and the Hibbing Blue Jackets here in the Howard Bowl.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Minnesota Equipment is your lawn equipment headquarters. With plenty of staff members that have over 20 years of experience, they're number 1 in sales and service for a reason. The pros at Minnesota Equipment have tons of lawnmowers, zero-turn mowers, and accessories on site, so come by for Stihl, Ariens, Toro, Gravely, and John Deere, and take one home today. Minnesota Equipment, Highway 65 in Isanti, or find them at minnesotaequipment.com today.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
back here on WCMP. Getting ready for the kickoff here in half number 2. And we are just about set to get things going. It will be Pine City who will be kicking it away. And the Dragons get out there and get ready to kick the ball off from the 40-yard line. And the kicker looks like it might be Matt Blake, who will kick the ball away for Pine City. It will be. So Matt Blake, number 66, will be... Oh, Fred Osmus. I apologize, not Matt Blake. That's a wrong number. Fred Osmus. Look at my sheet there, and I'm confused. I'm thinking it's one player, and then, nope, that's not the right number. So Fred Osmus to kick off for the Pine City Dragons to begin half number 2. And Fred Osmus, kick is away. It's a little bit of a hopper, picked up at the 30 and found a lane to run through and then stuck by Fred Osmus at the 40 and driven back. And we'll see where they spot the ball, but a tackle, huge hit by Fred Osmus, who kicked it off. Again, I called Matt Blake. That wasn't the right number. Looking at the wrong number there, and it's Fred Osmus. And 38-yard line is where the Pine City Dragons will take, or Hibbing Blue Jackets. I'm all sorts of out of whack right now. Hibbing Blue Jackets take over on offense. Pine City Dragons on defense as they kicked it away to begin this second half. And again, Hibbing Blue Jackets go with that no-huddle offense. So we will try to keep up the best we can. Again, stats there in the second half, not exact. So don't take them 100% for my word. Botch on the carry, cuts back on the left side run, and then taken down by a whole host of Dragons, but he is going to push the pile along with his offensive lineman. That's a good push to about the 43-yard line. Jack Botch. Good carry of 5 yards. Tucker Kubish gets in on the tackle. Jack Botch, he got into the pile and then just continued to push it along with his offensive lineman. Gain of 5. The toss out here to Botch again. He cuts back, and then he's stuck by Plajic. He breaks off of one, breaks off of another at the jersey, and then he falls forward. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Botch, a nice cut in the hole, looking like Adrian Peterson out there with that cut. That signature jump cut by Peterson. 3rd down and 5 for the Hibbing Blue Jackets. Under 11 minutes to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Under center, he's going to give it up the middle here to Dixon Lippincott, and he will be close to the first down.
Brought down by Dragon number 28, Jace Preston.
And he is going to have enough for the first.
Blue Jackets get just enough for a first down. First 10 inning, 38 yards.
And yeah, they keep calling a different name for that number, but I think it's Dixon Lippincott out there. And on the toss play here, that is number 24 with the carry, Thomas Hagan.
Carry by Blue Jacket number 24, Thomas Hagan.
And Hagan will get it to the 50.
Brought down by Dragon
Maybe even the 49 in Dragons territory. Gain of 1.
Second down and 9.
Second down 9 here for the Pine City Dragons. 2 receivers at the top and bottom of the screen for the Blue Jackets. Lined up in the offset eye. He'll try and fake the toss, and then he is breaking off of one tackle and finally wrapped up. And he will be wrapped up standing. He fought for all of that just to get back to the 50. My goodness. I think that was a broken play, and Larrabee just decided to take it himself, try and pound it up the middle. He broke off of one and then just continued to try and push the pile, but nowhere to go. And it's 3rd down and 9. Larrabee in the gun, takes a snap, fakes the handoff up the middle, looks to his right, the throw sidearm, and it is short of the receiver, Nathan Gustafson, and that'll be get 4th down and 9. So Larrabee tried to find Gustafson, sidearmed the pass a little bit, and it wound up short of the receiver. 4th down and 9, going back to return is Mason Charles. Back to punt, of course, is Paquette. Let's see if they actually punt this one away. They do. Paquette has got an interesting punt form as fair catch called for at about the Dragons' 18-yard line. Paquette, again, he's got more of the, I think what would considered to be the Aussie style of punt, where they kind of take it, run to one side, and then kick it on the run. It's kind of what he does, and every time it gets me. I keep thinking he's going to take off running with it. There's been a couple times where it looks like he might have had some room, but has decided against it. So the Pine City Dragons will take over on their own. Ball is blocked. Oh, they're going to spot the ball at the 20. Yeah, more or less than 19. 9:30 to go. Erickson under center. He's rolling out. No one has said it's a give up the middle. And that, I can't see the number. I believe that's Logan Kalecki. He's breaking free. Does he have enough speed? He won't have enough, but he gets to the 20-yard line. A huge gain for Logan Kalecki on the run up the middle. First down for Logan Kalecki from 120 to the other. A pickup of 60 yards. Wow, 61-yard carry there for Logan Kalecki. And it's first down and 10 now. The Dragons in the red zone. My goodness. Great fakes by the running back as well as Bryce Erickson, and Kalecki found some room to run up the middle and bursted through and got a big first down. This handoff again to Kalecki. Kalecki breaks off one tackle, and he's ripped down past the 15. Go about the 12. It's going to be a nice pickup of 8 yards. Wow. Kalecki not even tired after that 61-yard carry. He flies up the middle, breaks off a tackle, and then is ripped down by a Blue Jacket. So second down and 2, maybe a long 2. As Erickson in the power T formation takes the snap. He's going to give it off this time to Ashton Seals off the left side. Falls forward maybe to the 10, past the 10. Did he get past the 10? I think he may have. He did. He'll get to about the 8, and that should be enough for a first. It will be. First down and goal. A nice gain of 5 there for Ashton Seals. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pine City is inside the 10-yard line of the Blue Jackets. Receiver on each side of the formation. Bryce Erickson takes the snap, gives it up the middle to Logan Kalecki. He breaks off of one, spins off a tackle, falling forward to the goal line, but I think he's going to be just a yard short. What a beautiful hit stick tackle there by the Blue Jacket. I did not see who made the hit. A 7-yard gain by Kalecki, but a huge hit stick tackle from the Blue Jacket defender to prevent Kalecki from getting in. Second down and goal from the 1 for the Dragons, looking to up their lead here against the Blue Jackets in the Howard Bowl. Third quarter, 7.5 minutes to go. Erickson under center. Erickson takes the snap, gives it up the middle. I think that's Kalecki. He's into the end zone, touchdown. And I think you can't really give it off to anyone else in that situation. Logan Kalecki. Oh, flag down. No, that's the ball. It looked like a flag. It looked yellow out there. I thought we were going to get a late flag, but we did not. It was the ball, I promise. The ball was just switching hands from one ref to the other. So Logan Kalecki from a yard out gets the touchdown and gives the Dragons a 20-13 lead. Erickson and company will line up to go for 2. Gives it off to Jace Preston, who is going to be short. So no good on the 2-point conversion, but the Dragons drive 80 yards in about 5 plays and get in on a 1-yard rushing touchdown from Logan Kalecki. They lead 20-13 on your Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, Dr. Sievers is committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. Start today at embracemn.com. 20-13 on the scoreboard. The Pine City Dragons lead with 7:17 to go in the third quarter. Kalecki started that drive with a 61-yard carry all the way to the opposite 20-yard line. And then they took a couple extra plays to get into the end zone. And yeah, on that one, it's only fitting that Logan Kalecki got the carry for the touchdown. as the Dragons lead 20-13. Here in the Howard Bowl, I've got the Golden Nugget next to me, or the Golden, not sure 100% what they call it. I don't want to be calling it the wrong name, but Golden, we'll call it the Golden Nugget for now. Golden Egg, either one. Golden Egg or Golden Nugget is lined up to my left. The Howard Bowl trophy, here it is. Again, lined up to my left. The winner will be presented with the trophy. Golden Goblet, maybe. I know that they have a name for it, and I am totally spacing on the name. But the Dragons lead here in the Howard Bowl. Hibbing Blue Jackets not out of it even close to yet. We still got plenty to go. Fred Osmus with the boot. It's going to be taken in at the 25-yard line. He's got some room to run, and then he is swallowed up, and I think that is Fred Osmus again. Yeah, he makes the tackle on his own kickoff. Again. Fred Osmus doing it all on the kickoff. Blue Jackets will take over on their own 40-yard line. Again, their no-huddle offense has caused some problems for Pine City here tonight, but not too much. But again, Blue Jackets have found some chunk plays and found themselves into the end zone twice here tonight. They'll look to go down and try and tie this game. Two receivers on the left, one on his right for the quarterback, Bryson Larrabee. He steps up in the pocket after the pump fake. He lowers the shoulder, falls forward for a gain of about maybe 1 or 2. Mason Charles and Nick Plajek in on the stop. They're only going to give him a yard. Gain of only 1 on the carry from Larrabee. 2nd down and 9. He's in the gun, takes a snap. He fakes the give one way. Looking to his left. That's who he wants. He's going to have to roll out to his left. Now steps up, makes a man miss at the 40, falls forward to the 45, maybe the 46, and it'll be 3rd down. Preston with the tackle. Ball spotted at the 46. Gain of 5. Or gain of 4, rather. Excuse me. Gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Ball at the 45. Larrabee under center. Takes the snap. Gives it up the middle to Dixon. Lippincott. He fumbles it. And the Dragons will get their first takeaway here of the second half. Tucker Johnson with the recovery. Dixon Lippincott fumbled the ball, and Pine City will have their first takeaway here in the second half. Tucker Johnson, you heard, got the fumble recovery. And they'll start at the 50 with 6:09 to go here in the third quarter. Again, Hibbing has scored their first points of the year tonight. All in the first half. Pine City scored their first points in the first half. 20 is their most. Bryce Erickson under center, takes it, gives it off to Ashton Seals. Ashton Seals off the left side, made 1 man miss. Gets cut up at the 45, but falls forward to about the 42, maybe even the 41. That's going to be a pretty good pickup of about 8-9 yards for Ashton Seals. Erickson gets the call from the sideline. He runs back out to the huddle. Dragons offense here so far in the second half has been on fire, and it shows there again. Receiver on the bottom of the screen and the top for the Dragons. Erickson under center. He's given it off to Kalecki, and Kalecki fights through traffic. Gets to the 40. Is it going to be a first down? Yes. Kalecki just with enough on that carry. Gain of about 2 to the 40. And it's first down and 10. Actually, they have it on the 39. Gain of 3. Elliot Blotz will come into the game. Not playing quarterback. Looks like he might line up at one of the tight end positions. Possibly a receiver. First down 10, 39 with 5 minutes left here in the third quarter for the Pine City Dragons. Taking a while to get out. There's the... And, yep, the hand was up by the back judge, waving the seconds down. They're going to have to call a timeout, will the Pine City Dragons. So the Pine City Dragons couldn't get the play in time, and they'll have to call their first timeout here of the second half. We'll take a quick commercial break to hear a word from our fine sponsors.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Back here on 106.5 FM, AM 1350. Pine City leads 20-13 here with 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Bryce Erickson under center takes the snap. He's give it off to Jace Preston off the right side, making a couple defenders miss. Gives a stiff arm at the 30 before he falls forward to about the 26-7 yard line. That's going to be another Dragon first down.
That results in a Dragon first down.
And Jace Preston on the carry. Ball going to be spotted at the 20, we'll call it the 26-yard line. Gain of 13 for Jace Preston. First down 10, Erickson under center. Got a man on each side of the formation. Erickson again, a fumble, but this time the Dragons get on top of it. Erickson on that one definitely came out from under center way too soon. I watched that one pretty closely, and just coming out from under center, the ball didn't quite get to his hands before he pulled out from under center. So they do lose a couple of yards on the snap exchange. Maybe about second down and 12 here for the Pine City Dragons, under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Erickson trying to get the call from the sideline, kind of struggling to get that call in. And now they get back to the line of scrimmage. There is the hand up. Erickson's got to get going. There's the snap. They get it off in time. Jace Preston with the carry off the right side, plowing into a couple of Blue Jacket defenders, and he's taken down. Looks like they'll spot him right at the 25-yard line. Pickup of 5 yards. Gain of about 4. Third down and 8 for Pine City. Ball on the Blue Jacket 25 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bryce Erickson lines up in the gun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 on his right. He takes a snap. He's going to take it up the middle himself. Breaks off a 1 tackle, falls forward. That's definitely close to a first down and should be enough, and it will be. Takes it to the 15. A gain of 10 there for Bryce Erickson. Bryce Erickson will get a new set of downs for Pine City at the 15 with 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. They lead 20-13 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, helping you find a smile you will embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Bryce Erickson gets to the line of scrimmage. Receiver out wide on his right. Man in motion from left to right. He'll hand it off to Jace Preston off the right side, cuts it up the middle, and he's wrapped up around the ankles. Down inside the 10, it looks like, to the 9. Be a pickup of about 5-6 yards for Jace Preston. It'll be second down and 4. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pine City back inside the red zone and inside the 10. As Erickson lines up again under center. Takes a snap. He's going to give it off to Kalecki. Kalecki up the middle, and he gets wrapped up around the ankles, and he's hurt. And that's John Mead out there, and he's down. We'll take a commercial break.
Hand-cut meat, smoked to perfection. brisket, pulled pork, chicken wings, rib tips, catfish, homemade cornbread and slaw. Oh, that's Southern barbecue. My mouth's watering. Yours too, I can hear it. Bet you're wondering where to get some of that. Maxwell Southern Barbecue in downtown Pine City, that's where. I was surprised too, like Pine City has a downtown? I guess. Find Dennis and the crew at Maxwell Southern Barbecue on 8th and Main. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Eat in, take out. Come hungry and bring friends.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business furnace? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time to winterize your home or business, your routine isn't complete without a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency so you can keep warm all winter. Don't wait and avoid costly repairs. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
John Meade gets up and runs back to the sidelines. By the way, he did pick up a first down from a gain of 4 and picks up the first down. And now it's first down and goal from the 5. The handoff up the middle. Did not see who got the handoff. He is short of the goal line and really nowhere to go on that carry for Logan Kalecki. Didn't really get anywhere. No gain. No gain on the carry there from Logan Kalecki. Second and goal for Pine City. They lead 20-13. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. And to extend this lead by technically 3 scores would be huge. I don't know where my math went, but the pass from Bryce Erickson to Mason Charles is good for the touchdown. Touchdown from 4 yards out. The pass from Bryce Erickson to Mason Charles is good for the touchdown. Now they'll be up 26-13. By the way, my math is terribly off. I said 3 scores. It's only going to be 2 scores. They'd only be up by 14 with the extra point, but looks like they'll go for 2, try and go up by 15. Toss out right to Jace Preston. He's looking. He's just going to chuck this one up. Came back to get it, but he's not going to be near the end zone. So the 2-point conversion, no good, and it will be 26-13, the lead for Pine City on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. Find out more at embracemn.com. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
With all the stress involved in a legal situation, it is comforting to know that you have K-Back Law on your side. K-Back Law in Pine City provides a relaxing atmosphere for you to feel comfortable discussing your legal needs. They handle a wide range of cases from real estate and business to estate planning and probate. K-Back Law has fair and flexible pricing and will accommodate your schedule. Visit them in Pine City or Sandstone. For more information, visit K-Back Law online at kbacklaw.com. That's kbacklaw.com.
26-13, Pine City with the lead. Fred Osmus getting set to kick it away. There's the kickoff, going to be taken in at about the 26-yard line. Cutting it up the middle to the 40, to the 45. Dragging defenders near the 50. Oh, and the ball came out at the end. Dragons say they have it. Referees will confer. Dragons do. Referees come together, say that the Dragons recover the fumble. Oh my goodness. That was a great return to the 50, and then the ball came out at the end. Dragons recover for their second takeaway here in this half. 3 total. 26-13. Under 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and Pine City takes back over with possession. One receiver on each side for Bryce Erickson as he lines up under center, takes the snap, he'll drop back. He's looking, he's got to roll out. He's being chased, under pressure, throws it in the direction of Mason Charles, incomplete. So incomplete on that one, and that'll make it 2nd down and 10 from the 50. With 23 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Dragons, they have taken them all away twice already here in the second half. 3 times in this game, that is more than their season combined. Of course, it's only week 3, so. Erickson under center takes the snap. He fakes the give and then gives it up the middle, and that is Logan Kalecki who breaks it off to the right side. Then he's wrapped up around his ankles near the 35. They'll take him down at the 37, a gain of 13 for Logan Kalecki. Logan Kalecki, again, we've seen him play last year. My goodness, he was only a freshman last year and made a huge impact, and he's making an even bigger one this year. Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10. Under 5 seconds to go, and that will be it for quarter number 3. We will head to the 4th and what could be the final quarter of action here in Pine City. The Howard Bowl is being led by the Pine City Dragons 26-13. As we move to the 4th quarter, the Howard Bowl right here in Pine City. The trophy sitting to my left, I can see it. Who will come away with it? Will it be Pine City for the 2nd straight year, or will the Blue Jackets find some offense and come back from behind to get the victory? We'll come back after a word from our fine sponsors right here on WCMP.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/get there. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thanks to all the fine sponsors who sponsored this broadcast and every other broadcast on WCMP. Can't do it without them. Thank you so much to all the fine sponsors. 26-13, the lead for Pine City as we start quarter number 4. Pine City will line up a receiver on each side, and Mason Charles may have gotten away with a little bit of a false start. Give to Braxton Peets, I believe, to the 45? Or 35, that is, not the 45. 35-yard line is where he'll be spotted down. Gain of about 1. So 2nd down and 9 here for Pine City. Mason Charles was definitely not set when that ball was snapped. Luckily, he was not caught by the referees. 2nd down and 9 for Pine City. Under 11.5 to go in the final quarter. Bryce Erickson, again, receiver on each side of the formation. Gives it off here to Jace Preston. He plows through one, and that same defender will hold on as he gets past the 35 to about the 33. It's a gain of 2 for Jace Preston. It'll be 3rd down and about 7, 8 to go. Maybe, we'll call it 7. 3rd down, 7. Under 11 minutes to go, 26-13. The Dragons lead. I want to see how aggressive they'll be here. I like how aggressive they've been. They're trying to still throw the ball. They're still using their run game pretty well. I want to see how aggressive they'll be here on 3rd down and 7 with the ball at the Hibbing 33-yard line. Let's see if they try and get a big chunk of it here. Erickson takes the snap, throws it. Underthrown to Riley Cummings. He was at the 25. That one bounced at about the 27. And that'll make it 4th down and 7. Incomplete pass from Bryce Erickson. We've seen that a couple times from Erickson. It almost seems like he gets a little too antsy because he has a pretty open receiver and he wants to get the ball zipped in there to his receiver and sometimes just short arms it and it comes up short of the receiver. So 4th down and 7, ball at the Hibbing 33-yard line, and as of now, Pine City will line up to go for it. 2 receivers at the top of the formation, 1 at the bottom. Erickson takes the snap. He looks to his left. He's got a rusher coming up the middle, and maybe a face mask missed. Looked like he got wrapped up around his helmet, but no face mask call, and that'll be a turnover on downs, and they'll call a sack there. Ball will be spotted at the 40, a loss of 7 on the sack. And it'll be first down and 10 for Hibbing. Now, Pine City, I like the aggression, but I think maybe a just quick punt from your quarterback might have been an idea to catch Hibbing off guard and pin them down inside their own 10. But, again, I like being aggressive in this situation, trying to grab more points. Hibbing with the snap, nearly fumbled by Bryson Larrabee, and then a zip ball there into Gustafson, and Gustafson on the right side of the field, he is not gone. He's wrapped up and taken down well downfield inside Dragon territory. Larrabee finds Gustafson, and they find a huge connection all the way down to the 15. Gain of 45 yards to Gustafson. First down and 10 for the Blue Jackets on the Dragon 15-yard line. Larrabee takes the snap. He looks to his left. Now he rolls out to his left. He's got a man in the end zone. He wants him, and now he's going to take off running with it. He takes off. He's nearly taken down, but breaks through one tackle, and then he's finally torn down near the 5-yard line. Larrabee. And ball spotted. Can't really see where they spotted it. I think they're spotting him inside the 5, maybe at the 5. Call it a gain of nearly 10 there for Larrabee. Hands up the middle to Dixon Lippincott. I think he's short, and he will be. No gain on that play for Dixon Lippincott. Fumbled snap, and somehow Larrabee gets it back, and then he nearly falls into the end zone. Larrabee with a fumbled snap. Overtomb on the stop. It'll be third. Oh, no, they did manage to get the first down, so first down and goal. He picked up a couple of yards on that carry. First down and goal. Ball spotted at the 2. Larrabee. And before the snap can be taken, we'll get a timeout called here by Hibbing. They'll take their first of the half. They trail 23-16 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics. Your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace Orthodontics wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom braces or Invisalign. Find out more at embracemn.com. Timeout taken there by the Hibbing Blue Jackets. They trail 26-13, trying to come back within 6 if they can convert the extra point of the Dragons' lead. Hibbing, again, their first points of the season coming in this game. In the first half, all 13 of those points. But it has been a bit turnover heavy in this game. Dragons have taken away twice here in the second half, 3 times total. Hibbing 4 times total in this game, all in that first half. All fumbles, too. So here we go. First down and goal from the 2. Can the Dragons make a goal line stand? We've seen it last year against Cloquet. Can they make another one? Larrabee lines up under center. Looks, gives the thumbs up to his running backs. Larrabee takes the snap, gives it off. Up. Nope. He's going to try and pass. He breaks off one tackle, and he walks into the end zone. For the touchdown from 2 yards out does Bryson Larrabee. So Larrabee will make it 19-26. And we'll see if they can convert the extra point to make it a 6-point game. Right now it's a 7-point game, 8:54 to go on that scoreboard. And, of course, it will be Paquette lining up for the extra point. Paquette had his last PAT blocked by the Dragons. We'll see if they can do that again here. Paquette. And that one is good. I do not have a great angle on that. It looked like it went wide right, but it did not. It stayed within the uprights. 26-20 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, they will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. And if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. EmbraceMN.com. So Larrabee scores from 2 yards out, makes it a 6-point game here in Pine City at George Saunders Field. And we will take a quick commercial break here on WCMP.
You know how sometimes in small towns people run their mouth with rumors? I hate that. Ashley, that's my cousin. She always talking trash. Anyway, I heard a rumor that Maxwell Southern Barbecue in Pine City is now doing delivery. And I was like, hush, you mean to tell me I can get that mouth-watering Southern barbecue like chicken, brisket, pulled pork, homemade cornbread and slaw at home? I'm calling now. Maxwell Southern Barbecue. Come hungry and bring friends. Unless you want to stay on your porch.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
Riley Cummings will try and return the kick. It was more of a pooch kick. Got towards the sidelines, but it did not roll out of bounds, so Riley Cummings had no choice but to pick it up and try and get some sort of a return going. He only got it to the 20-yard line. Good tackling there by the Hibbing Blue Jackets, and now the Pine City Dragons will have to drive the length of the field again to try and extend their lead over the Hibbing Blue Jackets here in the Howard Bowl. Again, the trophy to my left, and the golden egg, golden nugget, I'm not sure what they call it. Don't want to be calling it the wrong name, so I apologize. But it is to my left, and the winner of the game will get that trophy between Coach Dennis Howard and Sean Howard, and that's going to be a false start on Pine City. Motion from left to right, and then I think one of their backs in the backfield got a little too early of a start. That'll set them back 5 to the 15, first down and 15 from the 15. Pine City does lead 26-0, and if we look to the other games here on the Q Media groups, it is halftime. I believe Barnum leads over Bram 24-20. At half, North Branch led over Mora 8-0. A very good game there. Motion right to left. Erickson will hand it off up the middle. Really nowhere to go there for the running back Kalecki. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. That is about it. So no gain there for Logan Kalecki. Be 2nd and 15 from the 15. Elliot Blotz will run the next play into Bryce Erickson. Try and get you updates from those games. Two receivers out wide in the formation. The handoff goes up the middle, and breaking it off on the left side of the formation was Logan Kalecki. Just gets past the original line of scrimmage, so a gain of about 6 there for Kalecki, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. Now they even give him an extra yard, so maybe 3rd down and 8. Pickup of 7 there. So 3rd down and 8 ball in their own territory, and you definitely do not want to have to go into a 4th down situation here for your Pine City, because it looks like Hibbing has found some momentum. 2 receivers on the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Bryce Erickson in the gun with the running back to his right. Takes the snap. He looks. He's instead going to take it. He's got some blockers out in front. He's got the... Oh, he's near a 1st down. That's going to be close. I think he might have it. Got past the 30 to near the 35, and it is enough for a Dragon 1st down. To about the 32, 3-yard line, a gain of 10 for Bryce Erickson. Quarterback draw there for the Dragons, and great running from Bryce Erickson. Picked up enough for the 1st. New set of downs with 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Dragons hold a slim 26-20 lead over the Blue Jackets. Erickson under center, gives it off here to Jace Preston. Preston off the right side of the line, plows forward into a whole host of Blue Jackets, but falls forward past the 45 to about the 46-yard line. Or 36, excuse me. Gain of 4. And he fell forward for a little bit more as he fell into that line of the Blue Jackets. But he was, again, as I mentioned, able to fall forward Second down and 6 for Pine City, under 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter. And I'm sure if you're a Dragons or a Dragon fan, you want to see them score at least once more. Jace Preston with the carry again. Breaks off the right side of the line. Breaks through one. Breaks a man. Miss at the 45. Plows forward past the 50. Falling forward near the 45. It's a first down for the Dragons. Gets to the 46 of the Blue Jackets. Gain of 16 for Jace Preston. That's exactly what you want if you're Pine City. Now creeping up on 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. 26-20, Pine City with the lead here in the Howard Bowl, 2022 edition. Under 6 minutes now. Bryce Erickson breaks the huddle, gets to the line of scrimmage. Power T formation, you can tell they're starting to take a little bit more time off the clock, but they're going to have to take the snap. They do give it off to Coleckley off the left side of the line, makes a man miss, then falls forward near the 40, gets to the 41. Gain of 5. That'll be more of a gain of 4 for Logan Colecki. Second down and 6 for Pine City. Under 5.5 to go now for Pine City in this fourth quarter. Again, though, these last couple of plays, I understand you want to drain some clock, but I think you want to snap the ball a little bit quicker than what they have. Just got the last play in a little bit late. Erickson will hand it off to Preston again off the right side line, making an offender miss, falls past the 40, maybe to the 39, depends on the spot. Gain of a couple for Jace Preston. Third and short for Pine City. That's about an inch. They were on the 42, now at about the 36. About an inch to go here on third down. 4.5 minutes to go. Erickson, he'll take it up the middle, and that's a big surge from that offensive line. And he'll get it near the 30 to the 31, a gain of 5 on that QB sneak from Bryce Erickson, and it is first down for Pine City. Another first down as the clock continues to run, under 4.5 minutes to go. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line. 26-20 Pine City with the lead. And soon, Coach Sean Howard's going to start to have to burn some timeouts. He's got 2 in his pocket, going to have to start to burn them sooner than later here as we tick near that 4-minute mark. First down and 10 for Pine City on the Hibbing 31-yard line. Erickson will line up again under center in the power T formation. Takes the snap. He'll give it off on the left side to Ashton Seals. Ashton Seals cuts it up, but he is taken down right as soon as he crossed the line of scrimmage to the 30. Gain of 1. Gain of 1 there for Pine City as Elliott Blotz come back to the sideline. 3.5 minutes to go now in this game. Second down and 9 for Pine City. Ball spotted on that left hash mark. Erickson takes a snap. He'll do another QB sneak, run it up the middle. Not a lot there for him. Finds a couple of yards, maybe 2. So Erickson, gain of 2. And that'll make it third down and 7. Third and 7, and we do get a timeout here called by Hibbing.
Mason Charles.
Hibbing will be calling their second timeout of the half. 26-20, 3:15 to go here in the Howard Bowl 2022. Timeout by Hibbing. That trophy being brought down to the field by Coach Dennis Howard of the Dragons. He's getting antsy, as I'm sure Coach Sean Howard is as well. His team still has a chance. 3:15 to go, third down and 7. You can make a stop here and a stop on fourth. Get the ball back with about 2.5 minutes, maybe 2:15 to go. And you might I mean, their offense has been rolling here in the second half. Even though they've only scored a touchdown, they have put together some big drives. 3rd down and 7. This is a key 3rd down here. 3rd down and 7. Erickson will line up under center. Erickson takes the snap. Nearly another fumble. Throws it out left to Riley Cummings. He tries to break through one, and then he is stuffed at the 25. Gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd down and 4. Riley Cummings on the receiving end of that pass. 4th down from the 25. It'll be 4th down and 4. 4th and a long 4, and the 3rd timeout burned by Hibbing. They'll be out of timeouts here in the half. 26-20. A huge 4th down upcoming for Pine City and Hibbing. 3:10 to go. Dragons lead 26-20. But it really, I mean, if you're the Dragons, you don't necessarily need a 1st down, but then you're going to have to go out on defense and make a big stop. If you're the Dragons, this is a huge 4th down play. To get the 1st down would be even bigger, because then you get the 1st down and can pretty much drain the clock from there on out. You're gonna have to do a lot. You're gonna have to get another 1st down if you get this one, but we'll see. 4th down and 5. Bryce Erickson will line up. To receiver on the bottom and top of the screen. Timeout Pine City. So Pine City will use their 2nd timeout of the half. And we'll use that to hear a word from our fine sponsors.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture, so you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact Sidney Nelson, your Pine City Edward Jones financial advisor. Find him at 950 Main Street South, right next to Dairy Queen. Sidney Nelson and Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions.
4th down here. We'll have to stop our commercial break, and the 4th down play up to Kalecki, and I think he's short. I think he's about a yard short. In fact, he might even be more than a yard short. Ball spotted at the 22, only a gain of 3, and he is short. Turnover on downs. Blue Jackets will take over with 3:05 to go. No timeouts left. And I was just talking with my cameraman. Wanted to give a huge shout out to him for helping me tonight. Again, makes it my job a lot easier. So thank you to him for being here to run the camera. But again, we were talking that, we thought, a give to Kalecki would be the smart idea. They did that, but give credit to Hibbing as they made the stop on Kalecki. So here we go. 3:05 to go. 4th quarter. Hibbing trails by 6. 2 receivers out wide to the left of the quarterback. 1 out wide to the right. A running back on the right side as well. Larrabee takes the snap. He looks to his left. He looking, throwing, and it's up short of the receiver. That is Trevor Von Brethorst. Von Brethorst, the intended receiver. It's incomplete. 2nd down and 10, 3:02 to go. So quick play, though, so not a lot taken off the clock. Again, same formation. Takes a snap. It's a fumbled snap. He looks to his right. Now he's going to roll out to his right, and he's nearly going down, and he is sacked! Huge sack. Landon Gnokes with the sack. That is a huge sack as it sets the blue... Oh. Guess the Blue Jackets had another timeout? Or is there an injured player down?
Timeout Hibbing.
I thought they used all 3. I guess I'm wrong. Because I thought they had one in there in the late 3rd, beginning of the 4th, and then they just used 2. I'm more or less surprised at my own math here. Not that the fact that anybody has it wrong down on the field, but I'm more surprised at myself for not keeping that track of that. Interesting. So timeout by Hibbing, 3:13 to go. Third down and 13 to go. I apologize. 2:54 is the time left. 2:54 left in the fourth quarter. 26-20, Pine City has the lead. Third down and 13. Bryson Larrabee takes the snap. He looks to his left. That's where he wants to go. Now he's rolling. He's looking. He's in trouble. He steps up. He's going to run. He's got nowhere to go. Kept alive by his own lineman. Falls forward to the 30. And that is going to be a gain of 10. Larrabee, gain of 10. That's going to make it fourth down. Lots on the stop. Fourth down and 3. Here we go. Big fourth down. 2.5 to go. 3 receivers on the left. 1 at the top of the screen. Larrabee looking in the gun. 2:25, takes the snap, looks to his left. He rolls out to his left, looking to take out with it. He looks to throw. It's going to come up short of the receiver. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. He was pressured from every which way and had to get rid of it quickly. And unfortunately, it comes up short of the receiver. And Pine City will take over on downs with 2:21 to go. And that should be enough. Right into this one, of course, we can see a fumble, we can see an interception, we can see a lot of things happen here. But Pine City holds off the fourth down attempt from Hibbing, and they'll take over at the Hibbing 30-yard line, 2:21 to go. They lead 26-20. Erickson under center takes a snap. He'll hand it off to the left side to Ashton Seals. Ashton Seals gets, oh my goodness, what a tackle from behind by Dixon Lippincott. And the Dragons will let some time roll off here before they get back out into the huddle. Under 2 minutes to go, 26-20 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Custom braces are in Invisalign with 3 locations: Pine City, Lyncham, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. 1:45 to go. There's a hand up by the back judge. Just to give him a 10-second warning. They take the snap. They hand it off to Braxton Peets off the right side. Breaks through one arm tackle, then gets past the 30, pushed forward by his offensive lineman. And I think they'll mark forward progress down at the 28. Gain of 2 for Braxton Peets. Third down and 8. So this could more than likely be enough to end this game. 1:13, 1:11, and 1:10 to go now. Should run this play and then one more, and we might have enough. Of course, that fourth down play probably going to have to just scramble around to take off the rest of the time, but that should be enough. Erickson under center. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off here to Jace Preston off the right side. Cuts it back up the field. Gets to the 25 where he's taken down. Taken down at the 25. Gain of 4. It'll be fourth down. Gain of 4. It'll be fourth down and short. And that, like I mentioned, should be enough. Might have to just run around here. Under 20 to go. Not sure if they'll have to run a play, but we'll see. 10 seconds to go here. I think they might not need to run one. 7, 6, 5, they will. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Erickson. And there it is. He kneels it down, and Pine City will come away with the victory, 26-20 in the Howard Bowl for the first win on the season. Pine City with the victory over the Hibbing Blue Jackets, 26-20. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Football on WCMP.
And welcome back to what has turned into be an incredible display of lunchtime.
Yeah, the team from Maxwell Southern Barbecue has really made things interesting.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen a $10 lunch package played this well in decades.
Maxwell's lunch game really is impressive. Philly cheesesteak sandwich, wings and fries, pulled pork, and Euro and fries, each for $10.
Coach Dennis really has his team rolling. $10 lunch? That's tough to find in Pine City. Maxwell Southern Barbecue. Come hungry and bring friends.
Bring them to lunch for $10.
$10 lunch. What a play!
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
At Stearns Bank, we're proud to get together to cheer on Dragon Athletics, and we believe that we can always go further when we work together. Whether you're earning your next big win on the field, on the court, or in the arena of life, surround yourself with a team focused on integrity, accountability, and hard work. Put our top-performing team to work for you. Visit our local Pine City branch on Hillside Avenue, call us at 320-629-6713, or explore more online at stearnsbank.com. Go Dragons! Stearns Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
Back here on WCMP, we are now joined by our A&W player of the game, Mason Charles. What a game, both offensively and defensively. You were all over the field tonight.
Yeah, it was a great game. Power ball, has a really big impact on our team, and Coach Howard, it feels great to get the win.
Absolutely. And how has it been this week, just game planning for this game and knowing that, this is the Howard Bowl? So how special is it to get this victory for Coach Howard?
Oh, it's everything. Coach Howard's been here before I even came around. It means everything to him. It means everything to his team. It means such a great win.
You guys passed the ball a lot more than I think a lot of people expected. Was that part of the game plan coming into this game?
Yeah, I feel like this year we have a lot more weapons on the outside, me and Riley. But, yeah.
You had a big catch here in the first half that went for plus 35 yards, and then you had a play down in the red zone again when Hibbing had the ball. You nearly had that one-handed interception. Just gloves a little wet from the field, or?
Yeah, it's wet from the field. It's wet, a lot of other things. But, yeah, I should have had that one.
That's all right. You'll get plenty more opportunities. But congratulations on being our A&W player of the game. We'll get you your certificate on Monday or Tuesday. I forgot them. But we will get you your certificate for A&W. And congratulations on the win on being the A&W player of the game.
All right, thank you.
All right, that again was Mason Charles, our A&W player of the game here this evening. Thanks so much to him for coming up and doing an interview again. My forgetful self forgot the certificate, so we'll make sure to get that to him on Monday or Tuesday when we usually go in to record the senior spotlights. We have yet to do one with him. We did one with his tight end mate, Riley Cummings, there this week. That was the senior spotlight brought to you by Pine Technical and Community College. But again, Mason Charles, our A&W player of the game, he had, again, these are not exact stats, so don't take these 100%. These are not 100% accurate. But Mason Charles, he had the touchdown in the game along with a 29-yard catch and run there. What a game for these Pine City Dragons. Again, special night for them in the Howard Bowl. Unfortunately for Sean Howard, he will lose this game. But I think this one was a lot closer. You heard in their interviews during the pregame, both of them, all they wanted was a good game, a good, close game. And this really was. It came down really to the wire where we seen the Pine City Dragons have to go for it on fourth. They couldn't convert the fourth. Pine City took over. And then Hibbing took over. They got the ball, looked to go downfield, and they just didn't get downfield enough as they were stopped by the Pine City Dragons, and the Dragons took over on downs, and that was all they needed as Pine City got the victory, running out the clock 26-20. I didn't get to finish my math, and needless to say, I'm not great at math, but the Dragons got over 100 yards rushing. I would bet their leading rusher was number 17, Logan Kalecki. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns in this game, and then the other touchdown was thrown, again, by Bryce Erickson to Mason Charles for the touchdown. John Mead also caught a touchdown here. But again, Mason Charles, our A&W player of the game, as the Pine City Dragons defeat the Hibbing Blue Jackets 26-20. Their leading rusher was definitely their quarterback, Bryson Larrabee. I'm not great at math, but if I had to say, he was near that 7,500-yard mark here this evening. What a great night for him. And also, he had over 50 yards passing, closing in on that 80 mark with a touchdown. Nearly threw an interception, but was able to escape those. Takeaway-wise, Pine City had 3. They gave the ball away 4 times. Penalty-wise, Pine City had 4 total in the game, 3 in the first half. Hibbing had 3 total in the game, all in the first half. So, Pine City grabs the victory 26-20 here in the Howard Bowl 2022. And the Dragons will move to 1-2 on the season. North Branch, by the way, got the victory over Mora, 22-16. When I broadcasted the Grand Rapids Mora game, I said, "Watch out, Mora is going to be a better team than a lot of people think." They're probably the best 0-3 team in the state right now, as they fell to North Branch 22-16. But give credit to North Branch; they're having another great year. Bram is leading over the Barnum Bombers 44-30 with 3:42 left in the third quarter. That was a few minutes ago. Thanks to Adam Hefty and Andy Beckstrom for broadcasting those games and giving me updates. But in our game again, Pine City gets the victory, moves to 1-2 on the season after the 26-20 victory over the Hibbing Blue Jackets. As we look at their schedule, they will go to Esco next Friday. That team is probably the favorite here to go to state once again, and then to Proctor the Friday after that. 2 games on the road before they come home for homecoming against Two Harbors on Friday, October 7th. For us at WCMP, well, we'll have that broadcast schedule out on Monday afternoon. We'll get that to you so you can know what is coming up for us. We'll have more volleyball and football action next week in the broadcast world for us. Again, want to thank all our fine sponsors. Want to also give a huge thank you to Andy Beckstrom and Adam Hefty for broadcasting their games tonight. Thank you so much. Want to apologize to anyone who was listening earlier. We did not have great internet. The internet up here started to go funky. I think it had something to do with the weather, and then I think a lot of people at the game were probably connected to the Wi-Fi as well, so it kind of messed up the Wi-Fi a little bit, and so our Wi-Fi was not as strong as we needed it to be for the broadcast. So we apologize again. This will be uploaded to YouTube so you can catch most of the game. I think we started in the second quarter recording it, so apologize to anyone who was unable to watch due to the buffering issue. But again, the Pine City Dragons get the victory 26-20 over the Hibbing Blue Jackets in the 2022 Howard Bowl. Congratulations to Coach Dennis Howard of the Dragons for the victory 26-20, and again, give a huge credit to Hibbing's head coach, Sean Howard, on how they played this evening. Man, they made it close, and it came down to the wire there. That last drive, just unable to convert those 4th downs here late in the game, and that is what led to Pine City being able to run out the clock. So, want to thank, again, all of our fine sponsors for sponsoring this broadcast and every other broadcast on WCMP. We can't do it without them, so thank you so much to all of them. Want to thank all of you who tuned in, who tried to stick it out through all the buffering and all the internet issues. Thank you so much. You made it to the end of the game. 26-20, the Hibbing Blue Jackets fall in this one to Pine City as Pine City moves to 1-2 on the season. Hibbing falls to 0-3. In the Howard Bowl here, Dennis Howard, Coach Dennis Howard of the Dragons, gets the victory and is now 2-0 in Howard Bowls this year. Well, not this year. He wins this year, but he's 2-0 from this year and last year. So again, the final score, Pine City 26, Hibbing 20. For WCMP, I am Ethan Game Day Gilman. Have a great rest of your night. Due to the buffering issue. But again, the Pine City Dragons get the victory 26-20 over the Hibbing Blue Jackets in the 2022 Howard Bowl. Congratulations to Coach Dennis Howard of the Dragons for the victory 26-20. And again, give a huge credit to Hibbing.